Hello, it is Candy, the crafty accountant, and I'm taking a break from work. And I recently went to the East Coast to visit some family and friends. I live in Louisiana now, and I thought I would send them some thank you cards. And I saw these digital printables. Look how cute this is. Here, let me bring it up closer. Look at it. You open it up and it's got a pop-up and they're just adorable. So I made one and I wanted to show you when you buy the printables. So you get everything here to cut out and the frame. And this is the only one that you need to also print on the back. The rest are just single-sided prints. This is a completed one. And let's see, this is the other sheet. I took out the girl, and the only thing I cut from here is the butterfly, this little tag, and the woman. The rest of it came in the other sheet. So I thought I would make one of the cards with you and show you how I'm doing that. I did cut out all the little pieces that go with it. And we could play with it. And then, let's see, I'm going to cut this piece out now. So let's pull this. I actually didn't use a cutter for the other one. I just kind of used a scissor. But let's just get through this as quickly as we can. And I will cut this here. There were score marks on where to crease it, but I'm just going to go with what it, I'll show you where to crease it, but I'll show you the marks on the other one. All right, and we're going to get this little piece. This is the hinge right here. Let's just get that cut. Maybe the scissor was easier, but this is definitely fat. Oh, missed. All right. Well, I don't like that. It's just a little bit of white there, and this isn't. I am going to also ink it, but I just want to get the white off. Okay, that's done. So that's pretty much. The rest of it I'm gonna fussy cut. So let's get this out of the way. So the hinge, you can kind of see on it where you're going to score it. So if you look up close, and on this piece here, it's very clear where it's saying to score it, but there's kind of a little line in here and this line, so that's where we want to do it. I cannot find my scoring tool, so I'm just using this thing. Oh, I think I just went through the paper. That was a little... That's why you should use the right tools. Not what I'm doing. Let's see. And in all honesty, I scored it and I didn't like exactly where it fell. So I am just going to eyeball this because I kind of want it there. That's fine. I think I did go through the paper a little bit, but that's okay. This is going to family. I'm not selling these, so these would be adorable at craft fairs. I don't know that I'm going to be doing any more craft fairs. Maybe. And I have a local place that would sell my stuff if I'd get it done and bring it over. I just kind of taken a break from everything. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy doing this, because I do. And honestly, I just started again recently, and I find I'm happier. So there must be something with being creative tied to my happiness. So see, look, And I did eyeballed it, and I don't like it either. I want it to hit right on that fold. So let's see if I bring it back even. So I'm going to put this on that fold there. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I did something definitely way off, because that should be there. Okay, so here, we're going to fix this. I don't like how that looks. Maybe if I had scored it where it said, instead of eyeballing it like I want it to. But I want, when this thing closes, that it's right up against it. And there's still a little space, but I can live with that a little bit more. And I got these brushes. I can't stand them. I'm trying to find, and this is just the vintage photo. I am trying to find my other brushes, but I had, in an effort to get my home to looking somewhat presentable, I had cleaned up all my supplies and put them in the back, and so I just have a few things laying around that I'm using, and until I can go back and find my other brushes. And I've got a kitten actually running around here. This kitten that cost me a lot of money. We were distressed after we got the cat fixed. We noticed she was getting very large, and we thought maybe there was something wrong with her. So we brought her back to the vet to get a diagnosis of she was fat. That's basically what they told us. So we have happy cats here. Okay, there's a little mark here. I just eyeballed this one. This is not a big deal. I just kind of want to get that fold there. Let's do this. Now the cat is on my back. You can't see this, but she is a crazy cat. Okay, I'm actually going to leave this down. So I had cut the pieces, and the first thing you want to do is put this background here, which in all honesty, for the life of me, I can't figure out why they didn't do this digital with this on there. I mean, layering, yes, it looks good, but to me, I would have just done it. I'm going to see if this thing works. I'm not sure. I was having a hard time with it yesterday. It's gonna work. Did it work? Kinda, sorta. I don't know. I'm having a lot of this thing. Ah, see? Ugh, I can't even. All right. I'm gonna use some tape. Here we go. Oh, that was fabulous. So I should have the right tools here, which I don't. So I guess let's just snip that. All right. Here. Oh, and this kitten's got some claws on my back. This is not feeling great. Ouch, ouch. Ouch, kitten. That was a little bit of kitten hair. I'm just going to put one here. All right. All right. Let's just get these down. Oh my gosh, this kitten is absolutely cuckoo crazy. This kitten, it's pretty funny how we got her. Our neighbor across the street heard meowing in their car, called us up at, I don't know, 2 a.m., called my husband and said, we're afraid of cats and we know you have a lot of cats. Can you come over and find this cat? And so after going through their car, he finally coaxes the kitten out, gets it out, and they were like, well, you can't leave it here. We're afraid of cats. So we brought it home, and we were on our way to a funeral. We live in Louisiana, and we were on our way to a funeral in Brookhaven, Mississippi, that my husband was delivering the eulogy for the next day. And here we are in the middle of the night trying to get this kitten. We get it. He wouldn't let us leave the kitten. And we were going from Mississippi to Alabama to go visit family. So we had to pack this kitten up, take it with us. Okay, hold on. I'm going to give you... All right, I've got this. This is the rug. So I'm going to put this little rug in here. So cute. And I don't know, maybe I'll just use this glue stick. Hopefully it will stay on. I don't usually use glue sticks for this stuff, but I am trying to make my life a little easier because this kitten is just all over me. Okay, so we go. Let's put this on. Nice. Oh, I forgot to ink it. Oh, dang it. Let me try inking this stuff real quick. This cat, you can't even see. This kitten is all over my back with the sharpest claws because I'm sitting on the floor because I don't really have a setup since I was trying to clean all my craft supplies up and make our house livable again. Have any of you experienced that? Anyway, so we packed this kitten up with us. We took it to the funeral. We were asking everybody if they wanted to adopt a cat. Nobody did. And it was so tiny. We bought food. We got everything. And so nobody adopts this kitten in Brookhaven, Mississippi. So then we go and we drive to the beach in Alabama. And we couldn't bring the kitten in the house. So we had it outside on the porch in a little cage. And my daughter fell in love with it. And that was it. It was all over. There was no giving this kitten away. Okay. So let's look at, we got to think about how we're going to stage this. And this is going to go here. And I think we'll put the shoes there. And maybe put this here. I don't know. Or I could put this here. No, I'll put that there. Put this here. I don't know how they had it in their picture. And I could just put that. So we're going to pop this stuff up. So I'm going to put this, you know what? I'm going to stick this down, this hinge. So let's just put some glue on here. All right, I'm going to stick this down so it's there. And I think I want a little bit more that way. And so you put this little hinge down, and then watch this. When you close it, it just automatically gets the fold, right? So there we go. Now we have the hinge. I'm going to leave that. I lost my fancy pin that was on there. Now I'm going to stick this one down. I'm not going to put this one up. So let's get this one down. I'm going to put this one flat. And you could add any kind of embellishments, lace. I'm just kind of sticking with this, but maybe, and I'm only going to do one with you. I'll do the last one on my own. But let's get this on. So cute. So here, now we got that. And then I bought all of these at Ollie's. These were a steal. Got this pack for $1. So let's think about that. Yeah, we're going to put the shoes. So I'll put the shoes on here. Yep. And I'm going to pop this up. All right, so I'm going to need a bunch of little ones here. Let's see. right. Get these all over. Oops. One there. One there. Popping these off 2 at a time. All right, now I'll put some bigger ones. This is such a great pack. I wish they still had more of those sales at Ollie's. Boy, did I spend a lot of money at Ollie's. I think that's where I really went crazy. I don't know if I need more than this. I think this is good. Okay. So I'm gonna press those down. Yeah, I noticed I really was much happier when I was making things. And I kind of took a little hiatus in the beginning of the year. And I miss it. And I want to go back. I don't know that I want to do all the craft fairs. All right, so I'm just going to stick this one here. Look how cute. All right, and then I'm going to stick this on there. So I think I'm just going to put glue on this. There we go. Again, these are cards I'm going to give to family. Let's see. All right. Look at how cute. So you could say, right? And now where should we put this little umbrella? So I want it, I guess, well, and there's the, so we have the little, what is it called, gusset? So there's space there. Maybe I'll just stick it right on there. Maybe I'll, you know, I'm going to hold that. Maybe I'm going to put it on the front. So I need to fussy cut one of these women. I think I'm going to put her here. So let's get that one done. And you can see there's so much stuff I could add to it. But let's just get her out. All right, I will fast forward through this piece. Okay, that's done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her here, and I think I am going to put the umbrella. I think I'll pop that up and stick that there. But let's get her stuck on. So what I'm going to do is put glue all along here. I noticed when I hadn't used the glue in so long, it like was brown when it first came out. It was kind of gross. And I think it was like I just stuck a regular pin in it. All right, and then I'm just going to go along, right, because it's going to go, it's going to stick out. So it's just this side that's getting put down. So I will get glue all along there. Make sure that's all. Alrighty, I think that should be good. So let's stick that down. And, oh, look how cute. It should be, oh, we got a little bit of glue here. Not bad. Not bad at all. I did on the other one. Kind of didn't like that it was all like that, and I just kind of covered that up a bit. All right. I've done it on here, but then just brown some of the white spots a little bit. I probably should have cut those out, but it is what it is right now. All right, so we got that. Now I've got this thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna prop this one up a little bit. Let's see. Although, it's gonna be pretty precarious, huh? Maybe I should prop something else up on here. All right. Or, you know what? Should I put it in there? Well, let's pick some other items to embellish. Here, I'll put this little bottle. Kind of round those corners. That's, let's see, I'm going to put this in. I wish I had pulled some of my lace out. And buttons, I have all kinds of cool things. But, you know, right now, like I said, I kind of was trying to get our home back to somewhat normal. And I put things, oh, you know what, I'm going to stick that. Let's pop that one up a little bit. Put that there. Cool. All right, so that opens up. So what was this? I don't know. Still want to figure out what I want to do with this. How about a butterfly? Butterfly? All right. Let's get a butterfly in there. I don't know if you heard the door open before. That was my husband who came in with a startled look on his face. And he had his cycling gear. He's a cyclist. And he announced, I had a dentist appointment an hour ago. I guess I forgot to check his calendar today. I decided I was going to stop being responsible for everybody. I mean, my daughter, yeah, she's 9. I gotta deal with that. But you know what? I don't have to have everybody else's schedule. People can do that themselves. So I'm going to put another butterfly in here. All right, let's do another butterfly. I kind of like those. Let's see how quickly I can do that. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting to this point in my life where I just, you know, again, I have to take care of my daughter. She's 9. I had her late in life. She is the greatest blessing ever. But you know what? If he's late for things, he's a grown man. I mean, I do, and I don't do things on purpose. But I used to so stress about everything for everybody. And nobody worried about my appointments or my things. I'm just going to put this right on there. Here we go. I don't see anybody reminding me I have a client meeting or I have to do something, which I do have a client meeting in a little while. So I'm going to do this. And then look, I'll be at my client meeting and be happy. Look how cute this is. Is this not adorable? And I may add some other embellishments. I don't know. We'll put some other things in here. But that is the card. I'm going to clean up. I will make this one on my own. And maybe I will add some pictures of all the finished ones. Maybe I will add some other embellishments. But you have yourself a fabulous day.